Hey mamas, welcome to the Mom on Point podcast. I'm Vallen. I will be your host every Tuesday. This is a fun, safe space where we can discuss motherhood in all its complexity. This includes loss, friendship, mental health, wellness, parenting, marriage, and as a postpartum doula, the postpartum period, and also identities. Throughout our lives, and especially motherhood, we experience so many identity shifts and changes, and I think we need more conversations surrounding the hard stuff, the things that matter most. And some of those things are really uncomfortable and no one likes to talk about it, but I do. So download this episode, play it in the car while doing errands or just hanging out at home. And I hope you enjoy this episode. Let's dive in. Hey mamas, so happy you're here at the Mom on Point podcast. Today I want to talk about beliefs that we hold from our life, from our experience, from people, from childhood, from trauma. This week, I realized the thought that I was having. Like, I became aware of it. And I'm like, why do I feel that way? And I know I felt this a really long time. So I think it was yesterday or the day before, but I had just a really, really good day. I was intentional when I woke up. I was like, today's going to be a great day. It was the girls' first day back to school after Christmas break. And normally mornings are hectic and fast, but the girls did really great. Emmett was wonderful. We walked to school. But anyways, later in the day, when John comes home from work, and we're normally both kind of complaining about our day, right? And then there was a thought that I had. I didn't want to tell him that I had a really good day. And I'm like, why wouldn't I want to tell him that I had a really good day? And then I'm like, because it'll ruin the belief that you have that you can't have good days. And so I'm like sitting there having a conversation in my head, debating on whether to tell my husband I had like a great day. And then I realized some of the thoughts and beliefs that I had around that. One of them was, if I say it out loud, it'll never happen again. That is one of the beliefs that came up for me when I made myself aware that I don't like to say I had a good day. Another belief I had surrounding this was, if I say it out loud, tomorrow is going to be a terrible day. There's no way I can have more than one good day in a row. There's no way I can have a good week in a row. That's not possible for me. That has never happened to me. The point of this is we get these beliefs and they're not even ours. So if you know me personally, you kind of know I grew up in an emotionally abusive household. And I was screamed at all the time, made to do things I didn't want to do as a child. Not like, anything terrible, but all I can remember is that my parents were never actually happy. Unless they got a huge chunk of money, like that's it. They believed, I should say my mother believed, that life is hard, get over it. Like, it'll never be better. It'll never get better. Take what you can. Don't take responsibility for anything. Everything bad that happens to you is somebody else's fault. But the point of me coming on here to talk to you guys about this, especially if you've gone through trauma and or you've lost a baby, which is obviously trauma too, but you're scared. You're scared to say things out loud. You kind of just go about life with the beliefs and thoughts that you have already, especially when it just happens, right? And I was just shocked with myself. I'm like, how long have I had this thought? Like, John will come home, ask me how my day was. I'm like, okay, I'm just tired. Or it was a terrible day. It was awful. I'm just overwhelmed. I'm frustrated. Like, there's a rare occasion, and I'm telling you, rare, that I say that I had a good day or a wonderful day or that it's been such a fantastic day. And when you're telling yourself these things in your head, and when you're saying them out loud, the negative ones, like, I'll never have a good day, it can't happen more than one time, like, that's what you allow into your life. That is what you're going to get repeatedly because you're putting it out there with your words. And I know this. Oh my goodness, I've done so much personal development. I know this. But see, I still struggle too. Every day. And remember my year, I've told you guys my word for this year is intentional, being intentional. I want to be intentional with my days. I want to choose how they're going to go. I want to choose to let it be easy, like Ali Casaza always says. I want to feel calm and happy about my days. But yet here I am saying that I can't have good days in my head and not being aware of it until yesterday. And what's funny is when I made myself aware of it, I knew it was there. I just never brought awareness to it and tried to figure out where it came from. I didn't allow myself to feel that. I allowed myself to be a victim of my own thoughts and beliefs. And not even that they're necessarily mine, but I grew up hearing them and they became mine, which also means that I'm the one who has the responsibility to change it. And so I'm sitting here today with my new awareness around this belief, and I just thought I would share it because so many times we do make ourselves the victims in our life. And honestly, a lot of the time it's subconscious. You can be growing and learning and still be held back by subconscious beliefs. Ones that are there, but you're not quite aware to them. Stop it, Audie. My puppy likes to eat paper, so she's in here. I just wanted that. I want you guys to know that you do have the power to create the life that you want by speaking better words in your head to other people. And I'll keep track. Every day John comes home, I'm going to say it's been a good day. And you know what? Most days are good. Yes, some things happen where it's like I'm overwhelmed, I'm frustrated, my hearing, I have really sensitive hearing and sensory issues with my hearing, and I get very overwhelmed quickly when it's loud, and we're a loud family. So yes, there's going to be struggles throughout the day, but we're alive, right? We are alive. I am here building my business. I am taking care of my kids. I am working as a postpartum doula overnight. Me and my husband are working on, moving eventually in the next year or two. There's so much good, guys. And if you're like me, when I start to feel good about something, I feel guilty without because Evelyn's not here, because my baby girl didn't get to live. And sometimes I feel that I'm selfish for feeling joy and happiness. But that's how we live. That is how we go about living our lives again, is finding joy. So if you're feeling those feelings like I do, just know that it's completely common to feel that way. Your feelings are valid, but also your child wouldn't want you to live unhappy. Your baby wouldn't want you to be unhappy. Something that I believe and I've heard before, especially for the moms who had pregnancy loss, is that your baby literally only ever knew love. They only ever knew you. And to think that they would wish us ill or not want us to live on would be so false. We should also be moving forward with joy and love because we know that we loved them with everything that we could. I know that's kind of getting off the topic here, but we need to start using words that are speaking our future, things that we want, how we want to feel, what we want to experience, the people that we want in our lives. Becoming aware of your beliefs is a great way to start doing that. So I challenge you to listen to your internal self today, this week. See if you can find a limiting belief that is holding you back. See if you can find a limiting belief and flip it. So when you start thinking that way, flip it with a new affirmation, a new sentence, new mantra, however people say it. Pick something to reverse that limiting belief. So if I say, I can't be happy every day, there's no possible way that I deserve that or that I'm going to get that. I'm going to flip that and say, every day can be a good day. Every day is a good day. Becoming aware of your thoughts and beliefs will help you heal. I guarantee it. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, mamas, and I will see you next week. Thank you so much for joining me with the Mom on Point podcast. I hope you found some inspiration, some joy, maybe some new information that can help you heal, feel better, or just get through the day. If you've loved the podcast, please like and comment and let me know what you think. I read and respond to all comments personally, and it really helps others discover me who may need my message too. You can also find me on Instagram at vallenweb. You can email me at info.vallenweb@gmail.com. Again, that's info.vallenwebb@gmail.com. Or you can check out my website where I have tons of free resources and freebies at vallenweb.com. I look forward to hearing from you. I'll add all these things on the show notes. Feel free to check them out anytime. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next Tuesday.